Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I greet you according to your time and the time you are listening me from. This is Solomon, your brother again. We have to give thanks to God for giving us opportunity to see this with good health. I greet you all and say may God bless you from wherever you are listening me from. And today we want to show you a different thing, and we're still on the borehole in our new project. Remember last time we were putting up the tank and we are connecting the tank. I did tell you about the two pipes that is going to go for this tank, the output and the input of those pipes. And I did tell you the input of the pipes takes in water to fill up the tank, while the output of the pipes takes out water from the tank for consumption. And today we want to show you a different thing from what we do the other day, and today is a electronic system to this tank. Remember, there's a machine that is underneath the borehole. Right now, we're going to connect automatic switch on this tank that will be taking water. The work of this switch is to make sure when the tank is filled up, that's when the pump water to the tank and the tank filled up, the switch should be able to stop the machine underneath the borehole. And when we consume the water, less to 10 liters on each of this tank, the automatic switch should be able to kick on the pump underneath of the borehole and fill it up. So in that case, there will be no reason of this tank being empty, because when the tank reduced to 10 liters on each of them, that's 20 liters in total, the machine, this switch that I'm connecting right now, should be able to turn on the machine underneath the borehole and fill it up. That's exactly what we're doing today. And I remember me telling you guys very clearly that I don't take business that I don't know how to do, and we don't think when we get to the site, how can we do this, how can we treat this issue. We take business that we know doing well, and I'm a professional to this field. I teach my boys on how to do, and I do it myself for you guys to see. That's Solomon, your brother, on the tank. We turn our camera down underneath for see, like as I'm doing some work up there, my boys are also doing their works downstairs. So everything that we are doing, we have divisions, okay? And right now we're turning the cameras down and we're showing you the environment, what it looks like. We told you about the height of the tank before. You see, like what you can see, we're in the lovely environment. That's Chinedu. Chinedu is taking over in some piping work underneath there. His work is to cover, to dig and to cover. Then Abu is the professional plumber here. Like what you see, what we're doing, and how you see the environment. The environment look very beautiful, very, very beautiful. That is why we're storing water to be able to have refreshment here. All right, guys. So that's Chinedu there, and we'll take the camera to another section right now. And I must say, please, if you are new to this channel, subscribe, share, and drop your comment and push your brother up. Okay? Support us on what we're doing. Give us more energy. All right. Right now, the solar panels are down. We don't put it up yet, but it's receiving the energy to pump this system. As you see me up there, I'm still on that progress. Very soon it will be finished. So what I'm doing is what we call automatic Flouter switch. That is what I'm installing in the tank. I've explained that before. I've explained the functions of that switch. I have to do this myself because this is one of the sensitive parts in borehole. The electronic side is where I handle myself. So I don't send people doing this for me. There are some parts in my job that are very sensitive because I don't want excuse of breaking down. So I have to take in charge of doing it myself. That's Solomon, your brother, here on top of a overhead tank of 15 meters height, doing his connections, making sure everything works properly up there. That's exactly what I'm doing. So if you have any questions about what I'm doing or want to know more about, and maybe I didn't say it all, just please drop at the comment section. I will be able to answer your questions clearly. Okay? And doing that, we have to come down for refreshments. In Gambia, we have season for fruit. So right at the moment, we're in the season of cashew in the Gambia. So there's a lot of cashew around this environment. Like as I told you before, and I still repeat, this environment is mwah. The environment is very beautiful, and very, very healthy. All right. So that is why I always tell people to come to Gambia, see the beautiful things. Don't eat chemical food, eat the organic food. So right now, what Chinedu is doing there is burning the cashew nut seed. I don't think you see anyone doing this locally in Africa before. In America, Europe, you use machine to do this. But in Africa, we know ways to do our things. We'll follow the ways of our forefathers. So there's a lot of cashews around, and where we are, there's a lot of cashews. We don't buy it. We get it free from the tree. After eating the fruit, we now, take the seed. In cashew, it's the fruit and the seed. So right now, what we are doing, we are burning the cashew nut seed. I don't know if any of you knows about cashew nut seed. It's very, very healthy. It's very, very good to eat. Okay, it has a lot of functions. I'm not here to tell you about that right now, but we keep burning the cashew. As you see Chinedu is still turning it, and we also have local women around us here that will show us how to do it better. But right now, the cashew nut is on the fire while Chinedu is keep pushing it. He sees Chinedu doing that. Right. Chinedu is keep doing it. Chinedu keep doing it. So now, after burning up this cashew, okay, let me not say that now. He's doing it with style now. Well done, Chinedu. All right, guys. This is what we do, and this is what we believe in. We live in eating natural food from God. That is why we are inviting all of you all over the world. Come to Gambia and see what is happening here. That God gives us that is not over there. So come over to Africa and enjoy with us. And in my next video, I want to talk about 3 things that will keep you healthy and wealthy and healthy in Africa. All right? Like you see, environment here is very natural. Everything you see here, the fruits are not chemicals, they are organic. Okay? This is why people of Africa, forgive me with this, are very strong. Okay? All right. Gambian sisters, they are giving us more knowledge, more techniques on how to do it better. You see, Chinedu is learning. As what you can see, the cashew nut is not ready yet. When it's ready, you will see. So what happened is the pot on the fire, we punch underneath. When we punch underneath so that the fire can penetrate. Then after punching underneath, we now pour the cashew nut on it. Then set fire, like what you can see. And when the fire is burning, it penetrates to the nut. And someone has to be around to be turning like what Chinedu is doing right now. You see Chinedu keeps turning, and after that you keep pushing fire underneath. That's what you see the sister doing right now. The sister is keep pushing more fire, to keep it burning. As what you can see, keep the fire burning. Okay, after that, let me not say before the time. Let me wait until when the cashew nut is ready, we see the next step of it. So on my next video, I want to talk about the business that move well in the Gambia, mostly for most of you that you retired from your work, mostly for most of you that retired from work and we want to come to Africa for a settlement. If you come to Africa for a settlement, let's do 2 business that you can do that can put money back to your pocket. We'll talk about that in our next video. Okay? I will really make sure I'll tell you more things that you need to do in Africa. But right now, we're doing the cashew nut. Don't miss watching our videos because there will be a lot of interesting thing that is coming up. Okay? A lot I cannot really say now. We're so entertaining. Well, our channel is so educating. It teaches you things, 1 or 2 things that you can do yourself, and very, 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 good to be with. So right now, we're still doing on the cashew nut, as you can see. Chinedu is keep pushing it, and the sister there is keep pushing fire. It's combination of different skills that must get this done. So I think the cashew nut is trying to get ready now. We don't have much time again. You see what I was explaining to you? Put fire underneath. Because of the holes on this container, so it penetrates to the cashew. When the fire is burning underneath, it penetrates to the cashew. and there must be someone here that will keep turning it to make sure everything is done properly. Okay, please, if you are new to my channel, subscribe. If you're a subscriber, thank you very much for still being with us to this time. May God bless you. Always comment on our video, share our links. Let everybody around you be a subscriber to our channel, because we will not only show you work, we want to show you professional to everything that we are doing, and we want to also show you part of African culture that we know very well. And this is part of African culture I'm talking about, how to burn cashew locally in Africa. Cashew nut tastes very nice. Cashew nut tastes very good. Cherry keep turning it, and the fire is keep flowing on it. Okay, guys, I must say the good big appreciation to you guys for being with Solomon. Even when the time was so bad, you stay with me, and it's time you stay with me. And I also pray for you. The way you stay with me, good people will stay around you. In God's name I pray. All right. So please, like as I said, we'll be showing you a lot of things. Don't miss it. Don't miss it in any way. Don't miss it. We just start the YouTube channel, but we don't start our content yet. Contents are coming that you've never seen before. That is why I'm begging you. Please don't miss it. Most of the things you'll be seeing on my channel will be a surprise. Most of the things will be things you know, but we see us doing it in a different way. So that makes it interesting and inviting. So please, always share our links. Let your brothers and sisters all over the world watch what we are doing. Support us in comments. Always give us a thumbs up. That's the energy we want from you to move this up. Okay? So the cashew nut with some few minutes will be ready. So keep your chineries, keep pushing it. How do you know that it's ready? When the fire comes inside. When you'll have less smoke, and the fire now comes from inside, then you know the nut is getting ready. The fire will be coming sometimes and goes off. It means the nut is ready, like exactly what you say. So the cashew nut will be down very soon. Okay, brothers, please, this project we want to start somewhere around the nation, somewhere around the country. Like as I said, the location doesn't matter to you. We want you to stay with us from beginning of this project and pray for us. Pray for us. Let us not sustain any injury. You know, our work as a construction work is full of risk, but we thank God for His safety and His guidance. And we need your prayers too. Pray for us not to be in any danger of harm. You know, pray for us for energy and strength. Pray for us for good health. You know, let's work every day strong and come back to show you what we can show you, to show you what you are doing. Okay? You will see from the beginning of this project to the end. You will see professionals of different fields working on this project. I promise you. Okay, the cashew is down now. As you see the fire, you know, it has a gas. It's like it has a gas, something like that. So you see what happened. When it's done, we pour it down, and we try to quench the fire by pouring water on it. Everything is settled now. Very soon we'll show you the nut on the ground. That's the nut on the ground. They're looking very beautiful. That's what I can say. So the cashew nut is ready now, right now. As I said, we're doing it in a local way. We're using the only thing we see around the bush to get it born locally. So after this stage, what next is to, you know, knock it and open it. That's the seed. This is what we are looking for. That's what the sister is showing you. You see that? So that's what we are looking for. That's the reason we are burning all this fire that you've been seeing. So the nut is ready now. Okay, that's it in my hand. and I came to test it. Yum yum yum. It tastes very, very good. And after this, we have to take it. You know, right now it's still very, very hot. We take it and spray it on the ground and make sure they get cold. We're still knocking it up locally. Open it. That's the nut inside. Okay, still very, very hot. Still very, very hot. So at within some time, we have to spray it under the sun to get cold. And the sun will also make it to be solid inside, so that when we open it, they will not come in pieces. They will come in one piece, not in pieces. Okay, that means they will not break it inside the shell. Okay, we're packing it from the ground right now, as what you can see, to be able to dry it and be able to make sure it's cold from the heat of the fire. That's our Gambian sister. Like I used to say, we're one Africa. I remember people saying that we don't work with Gambia, and I'm really surprised about such comments. Like you can see, these are our sisters, Gambian sisters around, working with us, helping us to burn cashew at the moment, as you can see. They know about doing this very, very well than what we know is building. So our Gambian sisters knows about this very well. That is why we leave this part for them to do it themselves, as what you can see. So we'll put it out, put it there on the sun. When it get dry, we have a good nut to eat. Okay, my brothers and sisters, back to what I was saying. This is part of agriculture that I want to talk about. I want to talk about agriculture on my next video, as part of the business you can do in Gambia when you come to Africa. Gambia precisely is a very good country. I don't want people to look at Gambia the way it is from the pictures. I want people to come to Gambia and feel Gambia and see the way it is. The picture might not really tell you the happiness that is here. The pictures might not really tell you the peace that is here. And I can tell you, it's one of the most peaceful countries in Africa that I've traveled to. Yes, I must really tell you this. Gambia is one of the most peaceful countries that I've been to. It's one of the most countries that I see that people have love very close. People like to share. I said it on my other video that even if you don't have home, a Gambian can shelter you. Even if you don't have food and you're a foreigner, a Gambian, even though that family might not really have, but they can feed you with whatever they have. So they have this nature, and they are very beautiful people. Very, very beautiful people. We have wonderful and most beautiful people in the country. Okay? So we unite. That is why we don't like people that criticize. We're one body, one soul that created by God. We should carry this love and care forward so that we will move forward in whatever things that we are doing. So like exactly what I tell you, the sister is taking the cashew nut right now to dry it under the sun so that the seed will come out in a very good shape. Okay, brothers and sisters, we'll drop our video here. We thank you so much for being with us on this project. As you can see, our borehole wall, we don't finish it yet. We still leave it at the rough stage. We don't do the dressing yet on the body, but we're doing connections and stuff like that before we get it finished. But you can see the way it looks right now, the way we leave it the other time. All right, brother, we'll drop the video here. Please, if you are new to this channel, subscribe, like, and share. May God bless you, and see you on our next video. Thank you, and goodbye for now. Bye-bye.